Hi everybody, Red Hill Eagle here. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 5 of A Broken Heart, our 1998 WCW story. This is actually the second attempt at doing this because I did it previously and forgot to press the record button. So I had to go in-game, go back to the previous Sunday, rebook it all and do it again. Now, hopefully, I think I've booked it all again exactly the same. There might be an angle or two that are slightly different, but matches, I think I've done it the same. I had a couple of really good road agent notes actually come out last time, and I'm hoping they repeat this time. I'll let you know which ones they are when they, or if they crop up. So let's get cracking then. We open up Nitro with the Giant, and he talks about the match that he's got at Sold Out against Eddie Guerrero, and it's a kind of pick on someone your own size thing, but obviously Eddie's quite small really, and the Giant sort of says, I'm surprised Eddie has decided to agree to this match because he's, with all respect to him, because the Giant's a face here, so, all respect to the guy, he's a little bit on the short side. He says, if he wants to face someone a little bit bigger than him, maybe you should start small, with someone like Old Man Hogan. He just sort of throws Hogan's name out there, but that's a rating of 68. And Hogan isn't happy. He comes out, what are you talking about, Old Man Hogan? I'm not old, I'm not past it, I'm still on top of the game. So he says, I'll prove it to you tonight. And there's a challenge for tonight. It's accepted. So this was just to get our main event for tonight. I'm still struggling. We don't have many major stars, and we don't have many stars. So our main events are a little bit. I'm trying to get more people involved in the main event. But as I say, we don't have those sort of top level stars really. We don't have enough of them. So I'm just kind of throwing things out there at the moment. But this angle gets a rating of 78, and we've got our main event booked. In ring, we've got a 6-man tag, and this is Conan teaming up with the Faces of Fear to take on Piper and the Steiner brothers. All these guys are in storylines. Conan and Roddy Piper are in a feud with each other, and the Faces of Fear also feel that they can take the belts off the Steiner brothers, saying that the Steiner brothers are kind of past it now and they should just kind of give up. So they're kind of feuding at the moment as well. And it's Conan and the Faces of Fear that get the win in 11 minutes 33 when Conan pinned Rick Steiner. Over rating of 66. This was just to get a bit of a pop for Conan. We are trying to push him. And also, obviously, just to sort of continue this storyline. It gained heat, which is all really nice. Quite a lot of green here. I don't remember exactly what... this particular one didn't have one of the nice ones I'm talking about. But yeah, lots of green there. It's all good to see. Ooh, I think I'd be better off without Ted DiBiase. Well, we're going to get there. Sting, Bret Hart, and Randy Savage are all in the ring. And they are saying that they are joining forces to take down the New World Order. They want to take down the NWO. The NWO seem set on kind of taking control of WCW, taking over WCW, and this new stable are determined to put an end to that. So they're teaming up together. So yeah, I'm introducing a stable. I don't normally do stables, but we've got the NWO, and I think it just makes sense now to have something go up against them. I know in real life they went off and they did like the NWO Wolfpack and all that sort of thing. I'm not interested in that, but just something different, something separate. Savage has recently been turned on or turned against the NWO. Bret Hart obviously has just come in, and Sting, the legend of WCW. This is a rating of 87, and again, lots of nice green. Randy Savage has got the new catchphrase. Improvised well. Bret Hart improvised. I mean, they all did really well actually. So that's all good stuff. Mortis and Raft take on Disco Inferno and Jim Neidhart. And yes, we got it. This was the one that came up. Disco Inferno and Jim Neidhart showed excellent chemistry. I just threw them together, and wow. So we potentially got another tag team there. I do want to sort of beef up the tag team division a little bit. I'm not particularly interested in pushing either of these particularly hard, but hey, it's another tag team. But in this particular match, we got a 56 rating, and Mortis and Raft got the win in 8 minutes 28 when Mortis pinned Jim Neidhart with a super kick. This was just to get tag teams on the card. Like I keep saying it, but we want to sort of bolster the tag team division. And at the moment, a lot of our tag teams, in fact, most of our tag teams are unimportant and recognisable. So really just trying to get some on the card and get a few of these guys over. In the 53 rated segment, Booker T offers Curt Hennig the chance at gold. Curt Hennig is determined to get his US title back from Diamond Dallas Page. But Booker T, being a face, comes out. You know, he's been in a bit of tag team action recently, but he thinks it's time he defended his television title, and he offers the chance for Curt Hennig. Curt Hennig comes out and he accepts it. So we will have a television title match, and that takes place now. A rating of 75. That's good stuff. I'm happy with that. Yeah, Booker T gets the win in 13 minutes 28 by pinfall with a missile dropkick. So it's Booker T's defense number 1 of the TV title. Whether that reflects real life or not, I don't know. But certainly in this save, it's the first time he's defended the belt. Yeah, that's a really good score. Booker T only getting a 48. Curt Hennig getting a 74. So he did all the donkey work, if you like, to get that rating up. Booker T still, I think he's down as recognisable. Definitely someone I want to push. Definitely someone I want to get into the main event scene sooner rather than later, but it might take a little bit of time. We then got a taped angle. It's just a taped music video, really, showing Goldberg's menacing qualities and his streak. When I did this before, I misspelt that, and it said his messing and streak music video. But yeah, rating is 70, so it literally is just a music video of Goldberg, showing various moves in the ring and that sort of thing. Then we cut to the commentary team who discuss Goldberg, and they actually start comparing him to the likes of Hogan, Savage, Flair, Sting. I mean, compares maybe the wrong word, but they're kind of they're saying, no, he's got the potential to be a mega star, in the kind of league as Hogan, Flair. It's just to get Goldberg over. We want people talking about him. We've got him into the star category. He is now a star from, I think he was well known when we started the save. So 3-4 weeks in, we've already got him up to star. Yeah, which is good. It gives us another main event option. But rating of 69 overall for this one. Greg Valentine takes on Ric Flair in a 70 rated match. This is just to get Flair on the card. He's still trying to prove that he's got it. He has announced his retirement, but then got what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word that Jericho just kind of wound him up a little bit. It's about time you're retiring, and then Flair through Bobby Eaton and Arn Anderson kind of felt, no, do you know what? Actually, maybe I have still got something in me. So yeah, he's out to prove it now. Jericho was on commentary for this match as well, and he did distract Flair. Didn't cause Flair to lose the match or anything, but again, just to kind of keep that storyline going. Unfortunately, it lost heat, but Flair did get the win in 6 minutes 34 by submission with his signature figure 4 leg lock. I nearly said leg drop. His figure 4 leg lock. And then post match, Jericho cuts a promo on Flair. Nothing more to say about that. Again, let's just keep the storyline going. Have plenty of angles. This one gained heat, so hopefully cancel out the one that lost heat at the previous segment in the match. Jericho is superb, working without a script. Yeah, rating is 77. Eric Bischoff announces a strip-off at Sold Out. Now, a strip-off, I didn't quite know what to word it, but it's Buff Bagwell and Lex Luger will be showing off their bodies, and we'll be seeing who's got the best body. And he also announces that Elizabeth will be the judge. We don't have many female people on the roster, actually, managers, personalities, or anything. So we were kind of stuck with just Elizabeth. In fact, I think Elizabeth might be the only one. So we might try to fix that a little bit. I mean, it's nothing like, I'm not going to start doing loads of angles of sex appeal or anything like that. But, it's just variety. But a rating of 59, which obviously wasn't great. But it's just letting you know that there will be this beauty contest for men at Sold Out between Lex Luger and Buff Bagwell. Bam Bam Bigelow takes on Jim Dugen. Now, Bam Bam is someone else that we are trying to push. We've only just brought him in. He's 35. He's still got a few years in him, and I've always liked Bam Bam, so I am going to try and push him. It might be too late for him. We might not get him to the heights that I would like, but I'm going to give it a go. Rating is 61 for this match, which isn't fantastic. But he gets the win over Duggan in 10 minutes 3 seconds by pinfall with a diving headbutt. I did have him dominate as well. So at the moment we've got kind of Bam Bam Bigelow dominating his matches, and of course we've got Goldberg who's on his streak. So I'm hoping I can get Bam Bam up to a point where we might be able to have a pretty decent feud between those two, but we'll see. It might not. It might not work out like that. But yeah, 61 rated match. This one. The NWO then give a pep talk ahead of the main event. So we've got Hogan against the Giant, and it literally is just the NWO backstage with Hogan. Just a pep talk. You can win this. You've got it. You're not an old man. Don't listen to what other people. I'm sure he didn't even really mean it, but Hogan's obviously still quite annoyed at that. Rating is 79 here. It was, to be honest, this is just an angle to put between this and obviously the match, the main event. Yeah, that's all. That's all there is to this one, really. So 64 rating for the main event, which is really disappointing. That's not going to help our overall score at all. But Hogan gets the win against the Giant in 15 minutes 3 seconds by pinfall with a Hollywood leg drop. Yeah, 64. It's a bit disappointing. Hogan getting a 74, the Giant getting a 56. Yeah, the Giant still. I think he might be down as well known. He might be a star. I can't remember offhand without looking. But again, our main event scene at the moment isn't full of big stars. So we're gonna get a few not so great main events, but it served a purpose. Post match, Eddie Guerrero attacks a beaten down Giant. So the Giant's already lost. He's already down. And Eddie Guerrero comes out, takes advantage of that, and just starts beating the Giant down. But then Ray Traylor comes out to make the save. I didn't expect a great score here, 50. Yeah, I didn't expect a great score. But again, it serves a purpose. Let's get Ray Traylor in some angles, some people higher up than him. I'm not saying I'm going to push Ray Traylor into the main event. I just think he should be better than unimportant. I'm trying to, at least get him into the mid-card scene. Gained heat, though, the storyline, which is always good. And I think that is the end of the show. So let's see what we get overall. 65, yeah, it's not fantastic. I can't remember what I got first time round. It probably around about the same. But anyway, yeah, that's Nitro out the way. The last Nitro, the Go Home Nitro, before Sold Out. So we've got a few emails to look at. Now, before I actually click into that, there is an email that came out before that show, which kind of it's just annoying to see. It's this one here. Ric Flair and Arn Anderson have had a falling out, which is a shame because they're kind of teaming up somewhat. They're friends, kayfabe in our world. So, yeah, annoyed at that one. Gala. Oh, before we go to the Gala TV, are unhappy. Ric Flair's causing rifts. This is really annoying. I might just stick with my plan of have him retire. Okay. The locker room against Scott Steiner. Arn Anderson now has simmering tension with Scott Steiner. Oh, alright, this isn't good at all. There's another one. Greg Valentine now has simmering tension. We've got to get rid of Flair, haven't we? Nitro figures. Okay, Gala TV, unhappy. Now, when was this one? Because I changed the time slot to avoid this. So now that's got me wondering, what is our minimum now? Let's have a look at broadcasting. Gala TV for Nitro. We still need 67. We just missed that. That's really annoying, isn't it? I'm on late night. I mean, unless I take it down to Graveyard, how are we not even hitting 67? I'm going to give it one more week, and failing that, I'm just going to have to give us a... Do you know what? I might just do it anyway. I don't want to lose a TV show. Just a time slot. Once every 6 months, we've got to start upping our game. I don't want to lose a TV show. If you lose a TV show, you can't get another new one for like a year or something silly. So gotta up our game there. That is pretty much it then. Before I will just have a quick look. I don't usually do this until after pay-per-views, but seeing as we did see a rise with Goldberg, yeah, still down as star. Diamond Dallas Page is star. I think he might have only been well known as well. So, okay, we're starting to get a few over. Bret Hart, I'm desperate to get into at least star. I mean, I'm surprised he's not already there. It's obviously the way the mod was made, and I don't know how realistic this was, but where he was in WWF, coming over to WCW, I'm just surprised that he wouldn't have just been up there a bit more. I don't think we've got to do too much to get him there. Just a few more wins, really. Yeah, I mean, we've got an aging roster as well. I mean, that's why we're looking at people like Conan to get over. I mean, Benoit, I really don't know what to do with Benoit. I don't want to use him, but he's at a good age. I mean, if it was someone else, he'd be the perfect person to push. I think you'll probably understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just don't know what to do. But we definitely need to start getting some more of these youngsters over. I mean, even Sid Vicious has got a few years. The Giant's probably a bit too young, but we'll do what we can. Booker T, definitely. I mean, now we're getting into the recognisable, so it's going to take even longer to get them over. I think I just really need to up our game. I mean, a lot of these guys who are old, we can have them start jobbing out to the younger guys. They might not all like it, and that's why I like to be able to renegotiate contracts, because I can put them on the either pass the torch or the backbone of the roster utilization, and that kind of helps them accept losing to lower people. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed it. That's it really for the moment. The next episode will be sold out, as in SOULED. That is the name of the pay-per-view. I don't know whether tickets have sold out. I hope you join me for that one. Please give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.